like, there's a certain extent where I'm like, okay, sure, I get people wanting big content creators to, like, say their opinions on, like, important topics. I get that, right? But it's like, if you need a streamer who doesn't even know anything about politics to tell you about politics, you probably just need to, like, get off the internet. Like, just stop. Like, hello? Like, I don't, like, what? Like, how am I gonna, I don't know, get help? Like, even, like, I don't know. Like, obviously I don't, like, dislike any of the political streamers, except for, like, some of, like, the really bad ones. I don't really like them. But it's like, I don't understand how in the first place people care so much what they say. I guess it's because they just have a lot of reach or influence, but it's like, why are you listening to them in the first place? I don't know.
Hey peeps, you're probably not gonna like my take on this situation with Emory and the I.C.E conversation that was brought up in her own live stream. I'm not sure when she posted this live stream. I'm not sure when she did it, but periodically I would see like a Twitch update when she gets live. Usually I never go on because I'm always busy sometimes around the time she posts her live streams. But sometimes when I see like clips of her, like I do now, that's why I'm discussing about this today. This recent clip that went viral via Twitter X, and then just in general, her live stream in general, whoever actually got to be there and saw it. Some people are upset with her because she didn't want to talk about it because she wasn't political in her own words. And I understand for people why it might be upsetting, because right now it's a topic of public concern and, you know, and what's causing, like, you know, our human rights violations and stuff like that. But I'm going to tell you something you're not going to like, and I'm going to say this to you as best as I can. Number one, the people that do talk about I.C.E, you should only support them. And number two, it's okay that she doesn't have to talk about it because, number one, she probably doesn't want to make a fool of herself. And number two, she doesn't know enough about it to even have anything to conversate about. You know, and she doesn't have any conversation, you know, to actually even discuss about it. And besides, she's a cosplayer, guys. She cosplays anime, characters, or the games that she sometimes plays, periodically. You know, she plays video games or whatever. She probably cosplays as those characters. If you look at her TikTok page, you see her in all these get-ups and stuff, which made her probably blow up and be famous in the first place, I'm assuming, and that's probably why she is where she's at today. But long story short, guys, yeah, she's definitely not the person you should be asking weird questions like ice like that. Now, by the way, if you ask that to someone like me, however, okay, then you're in the right place and in the right page. You can talk to me about this. How do I know about this ice stuff and all this stuff? I'll tell you. I grew up with one of my parents, that person being my mom, who was getting her immigration and papers and stuff. And I remember growing up, I would hear them talk about having to get assistance by Catholic charities, and that she needed her paperwork, and we would used to go to the immigration building down in LA County, because this is how I remember, guys. I'm the one you want to talk to this about. And also, since some of us are facing in our current lifetime as adults, like you and I, and we're the child of immigrants, you and I are, who are probably watching this, we'd understand this. You know, not every Hispanic Latino had the luck my mom did for her paperwork to get going to become a U.S. citizen, but by the time she got with my father, he already was a U.S. citizenship. Because how do I know this? Because she told me herself his parents were part of the Volatile program, and that's how he and his family got into, getting their U.S. citizenship, and that's how he got it by the time he was an adult, according to my mom, even though he's been in this country since the age of 5 and living mostly in San Diego County. So, yeah. And also, she met him in Tijuana and that's kind of how things went off, and that's how she was able to become a U.S. citizen, because through my dad. It was through marriage by, for citizenship, and that's how we were going to LA County's immigration building several times. I remember waking up early in the wee hours of the morning, and then we'd be waiting at 6 a.m., 7 a.m. at the immigration building and stuff like that. And yeah, I remember that stuff, guys. I remember. This kind of just gets me back to my childhood memories. And I remember liking this one purse I got the last time we went to the immigration building with my mom, with my dad, when we were walking around through like some of the swamp meat areas. And I had like a beautiful purse with the metal butterfly on it. I literally love that purse. I don't know where it went, so it's like missing. But like I said, anyways, don't bother people like Emory. I think she means well, guys. Even though she said to get off the internet because you guys are doing too much. Right now, it's a politically charged conversation, and I understand why she was probably saying with that. And I guess that was her only way to, like, cool down the conversation, lighten the mood a little, because as well, you could hear her playing one of Daft Punk's songs. I can't